All right, so we're going to wing this a little bit here. We're going to start the timer, see how we're doing for time. Got your host, the Sissy. And today's date is September 13th, 2020, midday, Sunday. And I'm making an illustration here in Planet Coaster. I want to just show two things. One, how to make an extreme roller coaster ride beyond the game's limitations. Yet the guests will still ride it. They will still get on it. And I can also crash the guests just as easily. I mean, if I can make them get on this thing, I can also have the end of this not come back in and end. I can have it smash into whatever I want at any speed I want. But in this particular case, I'm just having it ride extreme. That's all. So it's just going beyond the game's limitations. And over here, I have made a house out of a new construction house, and it does have a basement as well. You can see down here, I got the beams in here. It's got a full basement inside, nice with the I-beams across it. And we do have a nice porch in the front. I did go beyond on this house. I made more to it. I added a wraparound porch, and I designed the house myself. And here we have a big two-car garage with an entrance from the house. And we also have a front door and a back door. And we have, man, this thing is just flying when you touch this mouse. God, my God. So, so we do have a front and a back door. And here's the door here. See the doorway coming through. We just don't have the floorboards in. We just have new house construction before the boards come in. So here's a way in. And there's also, this is a common hallway that leads all the way through the house. And we have a big dining, living room, whatever you want to call it. A back porch, a front porch. And we have two stairwells, one that goes to the basement. Man, I just can't move this mouse in this game. It's difficult. It's always inverted to what you think it is. And then we have a second floor. Oh, here's the front door coming here. All right. And then we have the attic, and we have a second floor entrance. And then we have an entrance into the attic. So really we have three stairwells. You can see them all. One down there, one to the second floor, and one into the attic in a crawl space. But it's actually livable. I'm going to put rooms up in here. And this is the way in right here from the stairwell. So I made this house out of 2x4s. You can get them on Steam. Somebody was nice enough to make some nice 2x4s, 2x10s, 2x8s, 2x6s with all that. So you put your house together. So this is what I wanted to show one particular person. So we have windows and we have doors and porches. So that is all good. Now over here we have one. I'm trying to show that the date. We have the Ghostbusters stuff, and we do have one of the latest rides that was in the game. We have people coming in the park. So the other thing I want to get at is this Torque 1 over here is going to ride extreme levels. So hopefully someone will get on it, and we're going to ride with them. And then we'll look at these statistics when we're done of what we have. And then I'll ask the question that I want to ask at the end. Okay, so let's turn time back on. Here comes people. And we'll let the people get in here a little bit. Then we're going to go ahead and open this thing up. I put some trees. For scenery, I put some trees in. I made a blueprint of a bunch of trees, so I can just drop in a whole bunch of all at once. Makes it easy. Here we got some people coming in. I think I set the maximum park to 250 or 26. Yeah, 259. I made it the maximum, which is plenty because I only have 2 things to do, and I did that on purpose. I did that on purpose because I'm trying to illustrate that I made a extreme roller coaster. So I think it's pretty close to now. I'm going to go ahead and those are my 2 favorite Planet Coaster stars. All right, it's about time we open this up. Open. Okay, so the ride is open. The roller coaster is open, and we should get some people getting on it. Pertinent air soon here. And we have a camera here. We have a camera crew recording the people. Okay, we have our first person coming in. Second person. All right, we're getting some people coming in. It looks pretty good. I have it set there so they can do their thing. And then what we'll do is we're going to go ahead and ride with them once they get going and see if we can have some fun. All right, so let's see who we have. Let's stop time. Let's stop time and see who we have. And what we have is we have 6 people. So remember, we have a lady in like a brown with glasses and a guy with a green and a blue hat. That's who we have. And we have 6 people. And I'll tell you what, these people, they want to ride. Because I think I have them set up to be coaster heads. And so I guess we're ready to do what we do, right? So let's go ahead and jump in. So we're going to ride with them, and we're just going to go. And we're going to see what happens. And I'm going to, let's see. I'll let it go for a little bit, then we'll pick them back up. We'll let them get started and get going a little. Or should we just get right in with them? All right, we'll just get right in with them. Hell with it. I don't want to get in with the person. I want to ride the actual thing itself. So let's just jump in it. Let's first see that we're real. Turn time on. Let's do it. Whee goes the people. Whee goes the people. They like this. I'm going to give them a little bit of suspense. That's because that's what we like. We like suspense. It's slow edge. Look at the edge. Look how slow it is. Look. They're saying, what? Look at that. Just enough to get going. Look at that. Nice slow start. That's cool. Well, here we go. Right, I just stopped time briefly. Let me jump out. Okay, so let me see here. All right, now we want to watch them come in, right? So there's more people getting ready to ride. Now, let's go ahead and we'll turn time back on. Let me close this out. Now let's watch them come on in and turn time back on. Yeehaw, that was fun, huh? That was a fun ride. Right now, let's stop time again. Now, one thing you're going to notice is the second group of people, when they come through here, they're going to be throwing up. First group is usually pretty strong. Now, let's take a look at the coaster's statistics. Let's go ahead and look at it. Let's see what they went through. So we go to testing. Your ride is too scary. Guests won't want to ride it. Guests will not want to ride it. It's too nauseating and exceeds G-force limits. And let's see what the results were. Now, this is a really mild one compared to some of those crazy ones that I have made. We're only looking at mild 38 Gs. That's nothing for this. I've hit over 900 Gs. But this was just an illustration to show that people are still getting on this thing. So that's the whole question I was going to ask. Why is there only 2 people on there when I told it to go at 3/4? I did, didn't I? Operations, 3/4 load, wait 180 seconds. That means wait. Well, it doesn't matter. But anyway, let's ride it this time with, let's jump in another car that is riding, if we can find one. We'll just skip through these cars, and then we're going to go, well, you know what? You got to ride on this particular one, the first car, because that's the one where the statistics are. But I don't really care anymore. I guess I'm just going to let the time go, because I don't need to ride anymore. There they go. They're taking off. All right, so I'm just going to go ahead. Let's just stop time again. Now, so basically, how did I get people on that is my question. You know, how did that happen? So they're riding it, and they complete the circuit, and they come in. So how did that happen? Exactly. That's the question. All right, I'm going to go ahead and end the video and see what up. What up? You got the sissy signing off. Later.